starters on your screens, and it is just so great to see Asi Taulava back in the All-Star game after missing out last season. And there you go, the 2015 Smart PBA All-Star Sunday is underway, brought to you by Smart. Live more, Mark Pingris drawing first blood, pero si Greg Slaughter sa kabilang dulo, isa sa lampak agad.
And this is truly an all-star game. Makikita mo, very competitive right off the bat.
Melton with that leather, James Yap right in front of him. He goes up to chop it, throws it down hard.
Expect to see more of those. It is showtime dito sa Puerto, Prinsesa City.
Baroka giving it up papunta dito kay Taulava. Turnaround jumper, the rock, short. Melton rebound, pushing it hard for the guys in white. Quick melt. Over to Castro, top of the game three. He sends that one home.
And I am sure Justin Melton is so happy na meron siya kakapit tulad ni Jason Castro. Lagi niya binabantayan. Ngayon, kanya naman kayo pinapasahan.
Baroka to Taulava. And Asi will bring Taulava with this rebound. He's pushing it hard. James for three. Diubra.
Up and down action sa pagit ng dalawang kapanan. Abueva munting ka pumasok doon.
Pingris, may tangan ng bola.
Oh, Taulava takes it away.
Asi running the break over to James. Isasaw-saw pa para dito kay Melton, and he puts it off the glass for two. Abueva, Mintis, Devans to Taulava. Asi, power move, wala. Pingris with the board. Pingris down the middle, scoops it up and in.
And Mark Pingris, very offensive-minded to start itong ating All-Star game.
And very early, Captain Jimmy is already making his way to the scorer's table, James.
And this is going to be that moment na hinihintay ni Asi Taulava. Finally, the Asi Taulava Jimmy Alapag connection
Kita mo
is
naman,
back on the floor.
kita mo naman si Mark Baroka. He was voted in that starting position, but gladly sinalubong niya si Cap Jimmy, niyakap at sinabing kayo muna ni Asi dyan.
That's a sign of respect for someone na talagang gusto magbigay ng regalo sa mga fans as his jersey is about to be retired later.
Abueva goes glass to make it an 11-6 lead para dito sa North. Alapag on the attack, goes to Taulava. Haven't said that in so long. Yap on the move. Oh, fancy finish. But Taulava is there to clean it up.
This is an imposing front line para dito sa Southern All-Stars. Asi Taulava and Greg Slaughter manning the paint.
Barely 3 minutes into the action, and this is what we've always expected pagdating ng All-Star game. Pagkasimula, freewheeling type of basketball ang ating natutungayan.
Pero ng mga nakakausap nga natin, yung mga All-Stars, sabi nila, kami ganado kami manalo. Both teams actually.
Jimmy, stop and pop. Bang!
How sweet it is to see Jimmy Alapag knocking down the three.
Credit the assist to Asi Taulava as Abueva. Gives it up papunta dito kay Melton. Castro babawi dito sa kabilang dulo. Melton back over to Abueva, and Calvin knocks down the baseline J.
Justin Melton, nung rookie sophomore, siya yung pinapasa. Now doing the passing para sa kanyang koponan.
Baguio zigzagging his way all the way to the cup. Ball game is tied at 13 points. Melton off the pirouette, running into that brick wall of Taulava and Slaughter.
Almost couple steps.
Jimmy to Greg. Abueva babawi sa kabila. And si Asi Taulava, no, all the way to late afternoon yesterday, went on a run dahil gusto nga niya makasabay siya sa lahat na maglalaro dito sa All-Star, lalong-lalo na kay Cap.
Siyempre naman, itong muling pagkakampi nila ni Jimmy Alapag, he doesn't want to let Jimmy down.
Right now, he has nakasenyas na si Asi dito sa bench. And Coach Alex Compton will be deploying Reyna Lugnatan as Chapet is held down. Sabi ni Asi, foul na, gusto ko ngang magpasabi.
Ito si Asi Taulava has been nursing, I think, a flu the past few days as you look at Jimmy Alapag squaring up and knocking it down. And then in the later possession, assisting Greg Zilla goes up high and down strong for the second Greg Zilla dunk of the first quarter.
At this point, merong report para sa atin si Miss Erica Padilla.
Guys, alam naman natin na dapat originally kasama si Mark the Spark Kagiwa para sa North All-Stars. Pero meron naman pumalit sa kanya na karapat-dapat din. Of course, that's LA Tenorio. Pero alam nyo ba, yung jersey na suot niya is the actual jersey of Mark Kagiwa. Pinatungan lang yung Kagiwa ng Tenorio. Kaya naman sabi sa akin ni LA, susubukan daw niyang magpaka-spark Mark Kagiwa tonight. Susubukan daw niyang mag-MVP sa laban na to.
Aba. At napapansin nga natin, as LA is making its way to the scores table.
And Japet Aguilar, eye in the sky play, two-handed slam.
Medyo hip-hop yung jersey ngayon. Ito ni LA Tenorio as Alapag goes to Baguio. Cyrus loses it. Castro pushing it up. Papunta dito kay Calvin. And he just lays it in.
Just as we expected, up and down action. Dito sa pagitan ng dalawang kumanan, just a one-point lead.
Slaughter at the slot. Puts it on the floor. Kontra kay Japet. Slaughter once again off the cleanup. That makes it a 19-18 lead para dito sa South. Oh! Japet Aguilar bringing the hammer. Jimmy to Reynel. Aba, dati rin matinding dumang itong si Reynel Hugnatan a few seasons ago.
All these
Finishes with
goodies
that
pa rin
finger
daw.
roll. Abueva against Hugnatan. Nalinlang ni Calvin. Etong si Reynel.
Susubukan pa dumakaw nitong Southern All-Stars. But you know, this type of game, Maguyan, yung talaga mag-i-extend yung mga tipo ni na Japet Aguilar. Kailangan mo lang magpakita sa point guard mo eh. You know, make sure you're in the spot where you can finish and finish strong.
Ito yung nire-report ni Miss Erica as we take another look at that tomahawk mula dito kay Japet Aguilar. LA Tenorio now part of the five.
Sinubukan siyang poste kanina ni Greg Slaughter as Arwin Santos knocks it down. Sabi ni Japet Aguilar kay Greg, this is how you finish. Oh, look at Slaughter here playing point guard. And punishing the rim. Bounce
You can see that coming a mile away. What a pass mula kay Tenorio.
It is showtime para din sa Northern All-Stars.
Jimmy launches it. And this is exactly why the thousands have come into this Coliseum to see this kind of action. Santos Mintis, Aguilar Bebuelo gets it over to Arwin, who throws it down.
Obviously, the athleticism, itong mga taga-South, kitang-kita agad natin dito.
Reynel gliding in for those two, and that'll bring the South to within one.
Rather the North, the athleticism, but here's Gabe Norwood who puts it down.
Sabi ni Greg Slaughter, I see you do that to Scola, ha? You can do it by yourself. Hindi na sinabayan. Jimmy from Alapag range. Reynel will clean it up off the reverse.
Palitan ng puntos dito, just 4 and 35 remaining in the first.
Paalala din natin sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin ngayon live on TV. All-Star Friday ba? All-Star Friday ba? Pag-slam dunk contest pa yun eh.
Have mercy on the ring, young man.
As we go along, marami na naman tayo magiging espesyal na bisita to bring you all of the action mula dito sa Puerto Prinsesa.
And that's what I want to see. Greg Slaughter, you try to be the point guard.
As we head into this timeout, let's take another look at that connection from Barangay Ginebra. At sa pagpapatuloy ng ating All-Star Sunday coming to you from the Puerto Prinsesa City Coliseum, pasalamatan muna natin ang Philpop for bringing down New York to play some great music during the breaks. Philpop is looking for fresh sounds and songs which you can still submit until March 15 over at www.philpop.com.ph. The winner will be taking home 1 million pesos and will be amongst the great Filipino songwriters of all time. Philpop is the country's premier songwriting competition. 33-30 na sa ating talaan. Make that 35-30 after PJ Simon got that layup. Or maybe 1-point game ngayon, still in favor of the North. Nalilito na ako. Jimmy going to Simon once again. This time around, di umubra, but it is Joe Devance. Oh! Acrobatic attempt over there as Norwood was just trying to bowl it over the other way.
Oh, ambitious attempt, and LA Tenorio with the putback.
Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter of action, Baguio finishes with a left.
Now the guards just penetrating earlier. They were just throwing up lob passes. Sabi ng mga guardia, kami naman ang pupuntos ngayon.
Peter Jun Simon, himself a one-time All-Star MVP, puts up a long one and sends it home.
Tulad na napag mo ito si PJ Simon. Obviously, put some numbers up. 2008, nung All-Star game, siya yung MVP.
Cyrus Baguio of the Alaska Aces gets by Gabe Norwood. Pupunta na naman kay Jimmy. Di lang ubra sa pagkakataon na yun. Lee with the rebound. Looking for Tenorio. LA from deep.
I'm sure ito si Jimmy Lapag kung mabibigyan ng bola at wala siyang alley-oop connection. Titira na niya yan.
Devance from distance rings the bell.
And I'm sure it's such a treat para doon sa mga kakampi ngayon ito si Jimmy Alapag to receive a pass from him. Some of them have never had the pleasure of being assisted by Jimmy Alapag. So now, for one last time, makakukuha nila yung opportunity na ito.
Arwin Mintis, Devance looking to capitalize. Scoots in against Tenorio. As we head into this next timeout, 42-37 ang nasa ating talaan.
Mag-trivia lang ha, baka ngayon mo lang ito maririnig. Alam mo ba na itong si Raynel Hugnatan at si Joe Devance ay magpinsan pala. Ang mga mommies nila magpinsan din. So related itong dalawa. Kita mo naman maraming similarities. Parehong matangkad, parehong magaling mag-basketball at ang mga hair. Diba? Ang gagwapo rin. Ito si Joe at si Raynel, kausap ko kanina, and they're very glad. Nabigyan nga sila ng pagkakataon na makapaglaro together dito sa All-Star Weekend. Bago?
Such a welcome sight, ano, na si Kuya Raynel Hugnatan is back in the All-Star game din naman, James.
And of course, ito si Raynel Hugnatan, Joe Devance, parehong kaliwete. Mas malambot nga lang yung katawan ni JDV.
I think sangayon din si Kuya Raynel doon as Pringle sends home that three.
I wanna see Stanley Pringle dunk. Kung meron tayong Let Raymond dunk na hashtag kung isang araw, gusto ko merong Let Stanley dunk.
Pringle pushes it up. Chan on the catch, covered by Norwood. PJ naghahanap ng opening, pupunta kay Devance. Nako, bitin yung layup. Lee sa kabila. Oh, goes between his legs, back to RDO, who dishes it off, papunta kay Arvin Santos.
Ito na yung mga dance choreographers connecting in that sequence.
This is the main event Sunday na makakakita ka ng mga in-between the legs back pass na hindi ka masisigawan ng iyong coach.
Usually sa larong labas mo yan nakikita. Pero at the heart of it, again, dito sa laro ng basketball, it's about having fun. Talking about fun, this is a guy who is so fun to watch. Ito si Terrence Romeo.
Oo. Grabe naman yung naging performance na ito ni Romeo last Friday. Let's see if he can do it against the big boys this time around, James.
Hinarangan ni Terrence. Ito si Stanley Pringle. Ayaw niyang mapahiya. Ayaw niya madakdakan.
Hugnatan from the outside. Punches it through. Here we go.
Oh, Terrence Romeo. $1 million move. 10-cent finish.
Everything but the shot to drop sa pagkakataon na yon. Uh-oh! Joe Devans couldn't catch it cleanly, and that'll do it para sa unang 12 minuto ng aksyon. At sa aming pagbabalik po as we take another look at some of the highlights that has already gone down here in Palawan, makakasama natin Coach Chot Reyes dito sa panel para himayin ang buong second quarter ng bakbakan na ito.